I'm Blue the Axolotl, but you can call me Blue, and welcome back to another episode of the Snublin SMP. In this episode, I'm going to build and stock my first shops. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So as I said in the intro, we are going to be building and stocking some shops today, as well as making some tiny villager houses. So I'm gonna try an unscripted commentary style while I build these, since it's gonna be small builds, and I don't think that they would make very good time lapses. So let's get started. Oh, I have shears. Breaking the base here. This is going to be a candle shop. And all the houses and buildings in my empire are going to have the same kind of general structure to them, where it's like stripped spruce wood, supports, I guess, and then white walls and brown or gray foundations, and then these rounded yellow roofs. So before all the dirt goes away, I need to do the supports. It was actually really difficult to get the stock for this candle shop, because I wanted 16 of every color of candle, which doesn't sound like a lot until you realize that there are 17 colors of candles, so that means over 4 stacks of honeycomb. And getting 16 of every dye, I wanted to get 64 of every dye so that I would have stock, a backlog, I guess you would call it. And that was difficult. It is very hard to get a stack of certain dyes. The black dye and the grays and the greens were really giving me trouble, so that's why I have a cactus farm now. Strip all of these, and then I think I'm gonna go strip pale oak for the walls on this one. Then I think for the other one, I'm gonna go smooth quartz. Yeah. I'm actually really worried about having to get a ton of quartz for my mega build, because my mega build is going to be a library, and I decided that I wanted to make the walls entirely out of quartz and quartz pillars. But that's going to be a lot of quartz. I do have a Fortune 3 pick. It's this one, the Lucky Charm. But oh, cactus. I do have a Fortune 3 pick, but it probably is still going to take a while. But I do have enough quartz to build these small houses at least. Probably gonna get started on my mega build once we defeat the Ender Dragon. Up we go. Yeah, this is my inventory for this whole thing. You'll see what these books are about later. I think up. Yeah, this looks right. This. Save. Alright, let's get out red sandstone, honeycomb, yellow concrete. I'm very proud of coming up with this build palette. So, funny story, this whole concept for my character is, I mean, I wouldn't consider it plagiarism because it's plagiarizing myself. This character concept actually came from me from about 5 years ago. Because when I was but a small child and still playing Minecraft Bedrock, I loved Empire's SMP. And that's why I started Snublin, is because I like Empire's SMP. I think Empire's SMP is very cool. It was a big part of my childhood. And I wanted to do something like that. And I did try when I was younger. I ran a realm with it was me and a couple of family friends who also had Minecraft. Although really it was just me and my sister. And my character, her empire was her biome was the meadow. Oh, I need to get torches to light up the roof. Her empire was the meadow, and her exports were centered around bees. Sound familiar? Yeah, that's this. This character of Lynn is based off of my character from like 5 years ago, and the lore was the exact same. The major lore arc was the same as well. You'll see what I'm talking about later. Here's the torches. But yeah, that's the story of why I'm doing this. Is it's my character from like 5 years ago, but with like better writing and better skin design. Oh, the sun is setting. I think I'm gonna go oak planks for the ceiling and floor of this building. We'll go back and furnish the insides later, but for now I'm just gonna build the outsides, and then we will get back to furnishing it later. Oh, Martin sent me a happy gas, by the way. I did not ask for a happy gas, but Martin was like, I wanted to transport one. It was a pain to get her across the ocean, but I did, and now she's yours. And I'm like, okay, fantastic. I logged on yesterday, and I heard noises, and I was like, what mob is that? What's outside my base? And it's a happy gas. I had never heard the happy gas noises before. They're actually very cute. They're just extremely loud. They have like the same range on them as normal ghasts. So that you can hear them at a normal volume from like very far away. And they are cute noises, but they do get annoying kind of fast. I think they still did like use cat noises. Because, fun fact if you didn't know, gas noises actually come from C418, the original composer of Minecraft. Oh gosh! His sleeping cat. I forgot that I had this down here. Oh no. That's okay. I think the roof is a little bit, red sandstone, or honeycomb heavy from the back. It's probably fine. Yeah, because I see no yellow concrete from the back. I'm gonna fix that. I don't like the way that looks. Yeah, and the honeycomb is by far the hardest of the roof blocks to get, so... Should save some when I can. Just have to put this here. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that should fix it. Go. Now, pale oak. Gonna put this here. And then I think I'm just gonna do solid walls for all of these so that I can put the bookshelves up against them. I ran out of stuff to talk about while doing live commentary, so I just built the rest of the houses and the shops off camera, but they're still not furnished, so we're gonna get around to that now. And the first thing that we need to do is extend the paths so that they go all the way up to the door. Path first, and then we'll go back and we'll add in coarse dirt. Building is one of my favorite aspects of Minecraft. I prefer it over, like, exploring or doing parkour or doing PvP or any of that. Just because I enjoy making pretty things. I like making things look pretty, and I like experimenting with different blocks and different building styles. And just making nice things. And I think that's why Empire has always like stood out to me, because that was the focus. It was the building and the role play, which are my two favorite things. It was always focused on storytelling. And building and storytelling are my favorite parts of Minecraft. So yeah, and that's why I'm doing this, is because I like telling silly stories through this silly block game. And we're gonna add in the coarse dirt. Hopefully I have enough. Then we can go in and we can furnish the houses, and then we're gonna finish off by stocking the shops. Okay. That's good for that house. Oops. Oh. Yeah, the cave that I covered over is right under this section of the road, so gonna have to be careful so that we do not fall in. On there. Here goes good. Alright. That is the path finished. I think I'm maybe gonna make a little bit more coarse dirt. Yeah. I have a small storage system inside of my starter base, but I probably will make a larger storage system when I get to building some larger structures. Yeah, I can't have a basement underneath my starter base. I mean, well, I could, but it's like, it's over the cave, so it would be kind of difficult to build. So I think I might just build like storage silos. I think that would fit with the farm aesthetic that I'm kind of going for. Alright, now let's get to furnishing these houses. So each house is gonna get a bed. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 beds. And now we're gonna start furnishing. That looks good. Finished. I'm gonna use Silk Touch to get this back. Perfect. Big pot. Oxeye daisy. Perfect. Crafting table. Oh. Large pot and small pot. Let's hope whatever villager gets in here really likes flowers. Right, and now we're gonna stock the first shop. So this one is going to be a bookstore. So we can put a hanging sign. We do this. This is the same thing that I did in my house. Looks like little bolts. I mean, it doesn't really, like, look as much like bolts when they're, like, hanging, but it's still cute. Signs on. So, let's get to stocking this. Obviously, it is not a bookstore without bookshelves, so I do... Yeah, that looks nice. Actually, I'm gonna take this one down. And then we'll have a little... Yeah, okay. A little desk here. And this will be where you check out. Now, I have written, actually, quite a few books that I'm going to put into these bookshelves here. I have a couple of different, like, categories, I guess. So there are some that are references. This silly chat book is actually copied over from another server that I'm a part of. And then this one, if you know, you know. That's all I'll say. So we'll put these here. And then I have 2 cookbooks. And then this is a story that my friend wrote, that they said it was okay to put in. So that's the bookstore stocked. I think we can put a little sign. I think if I do... If I do this, can look. Look like a little cash register. And then we can put the price right there. We can go, all books are... Yeah. Yeah, that works. That's good for prices. And then I think we can put some decor in the place just so that it doesn't look so empty. Go big pot, little flower, and then a flower pot here. And I think I'm gonna go actually with this azure bluette. Yeah! Alright, that looks good. And then as more people, like, give me books, or as I write more books, come up with more ideas, I will stock this bookstore. And that's the bookstore stocked. And now I actually need to go get stuff for the candle shop. I don't think I have enough space in my inventory for it right now, so let's just quickly... I think I need to go grab some barrels. And they say that they are more economical, technically speaking, than chests if you're making a lot of them. And they don't cause lag, because they're not, like... They're full blocks. Yeah. Anyways. Right. Candle shop. 15, and then we still have 2 more that we need to do. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do... Yeah! Is I'll do this. No, I can't, because of the signs. I think if I do this, and then this... Maybe? Yeah, and that's 18. It's gonna be a lot more cramped than the bookstore. But, sacrifices that you have to make, for... Here they are. Here is my collection. Oh goodness. I need to get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory first. I'll go back and I'll get the decor stuff after I stock, I think. My collection. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 colors of candles. Oh, I forgot that Martin's on. Not right now. I am recording. Alright. Martin says hi to all you viewers. Martin Marty Minecraft, yeah. Think relation to Phil's in Minecraft. Yeah, I'm gonna put them in the barrel and then I will. Okay. I'm just gonna start putting these here. Yeah. And then we can do this one here, and this is the payment barrel. Okay, and then this goes here. And I need to actually pull up, because for every color of candle, I do have a quote-unquote scent, because I love my flavor text, so I remember that the undyed is unscented. So that goes in there. Oh, I need to go and get my glowing sacks. $17 glowing sacks for 17 signs. Scented. Yay! That's the first time that I've done that, actually. And then this one, I remember that white is clean linen. We'll have to take little nature things from people's empire, I guess. So. There. Right, so we have unscented clean linen, driftwood, petrichor, that's the smell of rain, black cherry, cinnamon spice, strawberry field, sweet orange, honey lemon, lime basil, wildflower field, eucalyptus mint, ocean breeze, blue hydrangea, lavender, tropical hibiscus, and finally rose. And we're just gonna... Whoa! And now they are all colored in the color of what their dye is. And they all have different colors. Beautiful. Alright. That is the candle shop stocked. I think I'm gonna make the signs glow as well. Oh, there is a skeleton over there. I am gonna make the outside signs glow as well, because I do have the necessary glowing sacks to do that. And I think... yeah, they're in here. I think... Here we go, and... Here we go. That is gonna be the builds finished. I am now open for business, for books and candles at least. I do still need to make something for wool, but I have expanded my little town now. And that's going to be it for today's video. It was a little calmer than usual, especially since I was building by myself, but there will be more silly stuff to come in future episodes as well as some lore. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and have a wonderful day. Bye!